Last year, Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios shocked the Forza world when they introduced a brand new video game titled Forza Horizon. This new game completely changed the format of the Forza series with an intent to bring racing simulation to a different generation. Last year's game was met with amazing reviews, so they made another one. This is the Tech Nation review of Forza Horizon 2. That kind of rhymed.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Forza Horizon 2 is a welcome improvement from last year's game. The makers have imported what made the first game so fun and added new features to help set it apart. Barn finds are still here, allowing you to head to a certain part of the map and search all around for a barn with an amazing car inside. Once found, your mechanic will fix it up and call you when it's ready. Racing crazy opponents like airplanes is also back, but new to this year's game is a train race. This differs from the airplane race because you have more ground to cover and you're faster than the train, whereas the airplane race, it has more ground to cover and it's faster than you. It's a really cool idea implemented in a really smart way, if you ask me. The soundtrack for this video game is very well crafted, just like last year's. The three main radio stations from last year's game are still here, but are now accompanied by some new stations backed by some of the coolest record labels. You start out with Bass Arena, which is kind of like BPM and Electric Area fused into one station, but way better than those stations will ever be. Horizon Pulse, which is an electronic alternative station somewhat like Alt Nation, and Horizon Excess, which is Horizon Rocks from last year's game, but with a new name. Oh, and if you don't know what BPM, Electric Area, or Alt Nation are, those are just radio stations on satellite radio here in America. After completing championships early in the game, users get rewarded with new radio stations. Now, I won't say what those radio stations are because I don't want to spoil anything, but drum and bass and classical music lovers will be very happy. Well, I guess I did just spoil it. The level of detail the engineers put into this game is absolutely outstanding. The new weather system is one of the coolest features I've seen in any video game. IGN reported earlier this year that the sky is not simply colored blue, but is filled with particles that make the sky appear blue, red, or any color in between when lit by the sun. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it gets even crazier. Rainbows aren't just placed in the sky. They're simulated, based on moisture in the atmosphere and the position of the sun. And when sitting rainwater dries, it dries based on the surface it's sitting on. So one part of the road could be fairly dry, but another part located in a shadow may not be completely dry yet. The driver tar system is a nice feature borrowed from Forza 5. Your driver tar will help you gain money while you're not even playing the game. When you turn the game on for the first time that day, head to the social part of your messages and take a look at how many races your driver tar has appeared in and how much money you've earned from it. With every race your driver tar appears in, your racing personality comes along with it. You may even notice your friend's driver tar in your game while you're driving in the city. If you want to do a head-to-head challenge with that driver tar, just speed up behind it and click the X button, or whatever designated button you have for your controls. In short, Forza Horizon 2 is a racing simulator well worth your time. The driving dynamics are excellent, and the level of detail put into the game is beyond belief. There are a ton of ways for you to gain money too. Winning races, challenging other driver tars, wheel spins with every level up, or simply sitting back and letting your driver tar earn you money while you're not even playing. You can also earn up to 25 perks with every new skill point. There's also a lot of DLC coming for the Xbox One version, but if you're playing this on a 360, then don't expect DLC at all. If you're on the fence about buying this game, just do it. You won't regret it. Turn 10 and Playground Games have accomplished their goal of creating a true racing simulator for the festival generation.